Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Mikey Report for July 7th, 2010. I am Mikey Edwards here. We have a lot to cover, so let's not withhold anything. First off, well, surprisingly, the BP oil spill not on the top of our story list for today. Really, that's a shock. It's just spewing all over the place still. Well, hopefully that can... oh, I did hear something today. That there could be possibly more wells leaking. Don't they check these? I mean, you're supposed to check them yearly, according to what sources say. But do they? No. They need to take care of that a little bit more often, especially to avoid things like this. And that's currently happening with the Deepwater Horizon. Well, apparently I did make BP the top story of the day. But we had some other crazy happenings, including a 5.4 earthquake. It was originally a 5.9, but downgraded to 5.4. Why? I have no clue. That hit Southern California about 6 hours ago, 28 miles south of Palm Springs, California, about 130 miles east of LA. According to latest reports, there are no injuries or major damages, thankfully enough, to the area. Also, we have a story that's local here in the Philadelphia metro area in our Mikey Report studios. 8 people were taken to Hahnemann University Hospital after a tourist boat capsized after hitting a barge. 10 people were taken to the hospital. 8 of them treated and released. 2 declined treatment. 37 people went overboard. It was the Ride the Ducks tour boat. 37 people went over. There are 2 people still missing, a 16-year-old girl and a 20-year-old male. At this hour, it was at 2:40 this afternoon that this tourist boat hit the barge after 10 minutes of being in the water. Boat was found in 40 feet of water. The engine caught fire and drifted. And that's the latest at this hour on that duck boat accident. Also, we have some entertainment news. Lindsay Lohan's going to be undergoing a psychiatric evaluation. So, to determine the best program and whether alcohol had any reaction with her prescriptions. Apparently the duck boat stalled as the barge collided. But I'm diverting from it because I have some live updates coming to me right now via NBC 10. I thank them for the info. There's apparently team coverage of that. And of course we have some extreme weather that we're covering as well, so we'll get to that in just a moment. Finishing off on the Lindsay Lohan story, her prescriptions were Nexium, Zoloft, Trazodone, Adderall, and sometimes Dilaudid for dental pain. She will be serving a 19-day jail sentence followed by a substance abuse program, which will be figured out after that psych evaluation. So they are continuing to get Lindsay Lohan back on track, and me being close to 23 years old and her being 24, it saddens me that this society is taking this route of party hard and not care about things. I mean, Lindsay Lohan blossomed as a child actor, and then the fame just got to her, and it hasn't worked out for her socially. Having homosexual relationships, having these alcohol issues, more so driving while under the influence issues. So it's definitely saddening. And we're waiting for the we're gonna try to get some more information with all our stories, and if you want more information, go on to MSNBC.com or NBCPhiladelphia.com. For our weather for today, we had some more extreme heat. Of course, if I look a little bit redder than normal, it's because it's been a very hot last couple days. Extreme temperatures yesterday breaking records, 102 here in Phoenixville, 101 today, both in Phoenixville and Philly. The old records of 198 respectively broken. And Hamlin was did not break the record in 95, but was pretty darn close, 91 degrees for the high. Currently, we are looking at 88 here in Phoenixville, 85 in Philly, and 76 in Hamlin. It's still a pretty warm night here on the eastern half of Pennsylvania, but we are gonna see some sort of relief, but it may not come in the way we would want it, as thunderstorms are possible in all three areas for tomorrow, as we are looking at temperatures in the upper 80s to low 90s all across the eastern half of the state. For tomorrow, Friday, we are looking at possible thunderstorms in Hamlin, but not down here in the southeastern Pennsylvania, as we're looking at around 91 degrees down here, 84 up in Hamlin. And pretty much 80s throughout most of next week. Saturday, we're looking at 77. That's the low. Saturday seems to be the low mark in this 10-day trend. 84 in Philly and 87. Well, 84 in Phoenixville, 87 in Philly for Saturday, as it will be 77 in Hamlin. But Sunday through Friday of next week, we are looking at possible storms on Tuesday and Wednesday and Friday, and high temperatures, low 80s for Hamlin, but low 90s for the Phoenixville, Philly area. Quickly on sports, Spain will end up facing the Dutch in the World Cup final Sunday at 2:30 on the ESPN family of networks. Also, we got some MLB action quickly. Yankees are losing 1-0 as AJ Burnett is trying, and the Phillies lost today, 7-5. Yankees are losing. San Fran is clobbering Milwaukee 15-1. Boston loses to Tampa Bay 6-4. So that is everything. Of course, we will try to I'll have a little bit more on the second part right after this.